It's Monday morning and today I am feeling inspired to do a productivity video. Yes, productivity. Just because we're artists doesn't mean we get to, lay back and be all free-flowing and not have like goals and tasks and things to do. For me, I have a couple of jobs. I am a yoga teacher. I volunteer in the yoga studio that I work at, which is a non-profit organization. I'm a soccer mom, so I am the manager of a soccer team. I'm a housewife and I have to take care of the house. I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to do the groceries, I have to manage all my kids' appointments. And then I also do the art. And then for art, my art business, I'm also juggling a ton of different things. So how do I stay on top of everything? This is my 10 things that I've been using lately to help me stay on top of everything I need to do and not feel like I'm drowning in the chaos of life and work. So here we go. The first tip that I have for you is get dressed straight away in the morning. Right, for us who work from home or work very close from home, my studio is just in my backyard. I can literally walk here in my pajamas if I wanted to, but I feel like if I get dressed, if I put on my makeup, if I put on jeans instead of wearing my sweatpants, it somehow just immediately makes me feel like I'm not in home mode, I'm not in sleepy pajama mode, and I'm in work mode. And I don't know if you feel this way as well. For those of us who went through COVID, having to work from home, going up and turning up on Zoom in our pajamas sometimes just isn't the best way to present ourselves as well, to feel good about yourself. So that's my number one tip. Get dressed straight away in the morning and then you feel like you are ready to start the day. All right, the second one is really for those of us who are moms or who have to stay at home and have to take care of all the household stuff as well. The tip I want to share with you is don't spend too much on the household chores. Like really, yes, I am telling you, you need to clean less, you need to stop going all crazy about the cleaning first thing in the morning. For me, I like to clean in the morning. It's just my habit. I'm not one of those people that can go to bed and make sure I tidy like crazy and then I wake up to a nice clean house. Somehow or another, morning feels like tidy up time for me. So I do enjoy that therapeutic sense of going to the kitchen, cleaning everything, making sure that all the dishes are done, tidy up my living room. But I make sure that I don't spend more than 30 minutes doing the necessity things that I have to do in the morning. I know a lot of moms would agree with me. When you work from home, sometimes the home stuff can just take half a day or even more than half a day, and then you realize you have like 1 or 2 hours before your kids come home from school and you have no time to get anything done. So the second tip I would want to share with you is keep the household chores to a minimum. 30 minutes, 1 hour maximum. These days we have dishwashers, we have washing machines, we have robo vacuums. I love my robo vacuum. Just get it all automated, get the house clean. You need to only do your deep cleaning stuff like once a week, once a month even maybe. So yes, less time on household chores so that you can get started on your business or on your life's purpose straight away. The next tip I want to share is have an official start time. So when you are working in an office 9 to 5, like I did for quite a while, there are official start times, right? Either 8:30, 9, 9:30, whatever it is, and you will get there on time. When you work from home, you gotta also make sure that you have an official start time. For me, I make sure that I'm here in my studio by 10 a.m. in the morning, most days. So I have about at least 5 hours of solid work time, painting time that I can do. My kids get dropped off at the school bus at 8:15, and sometimes I need to do the groceries, sometimes I need to walk the dog, and then sometimes I just need to do the household chores. But I'm in here no later than 10, and if the days I can get in here by 9:30, even better. So yes, definitely have an official start time, and that will help you on your productivity goals. The next tip I want to share with you is brain dumping. Yes, you might have heard of this before, and I find it super useful. Brain dumping is basically dumping all the things that you have in your brain that is preventing you from just getting to the task. Because sometimes we've just got so much going on in our heads, this, that, and it comes up during the day, it comes up during the weekend. And it's so nice to just open a big spread on your notebook. I like to do it analog, meaning using my pen and paper rather than digital brain dump, because there's something about me that's still old-fashioned and analog, right? I mean, I like painting and stuff. So I open up a sheet, and what I like to also try to do during my brain dump is try to brain dump it in categories. So I have kids, and then I have work, and then under work I've got art, I've got my yoga, and I've got home, mom. So all these different categories, I just brain dump, and I just put all the to-dos and all the important things that were in my brain into a page. I like to do this on a Monday morning because I feel like the weekend is this build up to like, oh, next week, what's gonna happen? I've only got this little bit limited amount of time. So brain dumping is definitely a very, very awesome way to feel productive, even though you might not get to most of it on Monday, but it feels like a whole burden in your brain being lifted and dumped onto a page. Okay, the fifth one is something that I've learned recently through watching a couple of other productivity videos on YouTube, and it's called eating the frog. I don't know if you heard it, but basically it means doing the most annoying, difficult task first. You don't like to eat frogs, right? Who wants to eat frog? It's a difficult, slimy, yucky thing to do. But eating the frog first, get the most unpalatable, unpleasant tasks out of the way first thing, and then you feel this freedom to just continue and do the things that you like for the rest of the day. If you wait till the end of the day or the end of the week, or to get to that uncomfortable or less pleasurable task, it can just be on your mind, weighing you down the whole time. It's just not worth it. So eat the frog. That's a really, really good tip. The next tip I want to share with you is find an app that will help you with your tasks. Okay, I have been starting to use Notion, and this video is not sponsored by Notion. I wish it was, but I have discovered Notion as a really simple, straightforward, customizable productivity app for all of my life. All of my life, literally. I have this home hub on my Notion, and I am able to access it on my iPad, on my phone, on the PC, and everything is there in the little sections that I have in my life. There are a ton of YouTube tutorials online on telling you how to use Notion, how to get started with Notion. But what I describe Notion is basically a note-taking, brain dumping, and project management tool all in one. And what I love most about my Notion is my YouTube page, where I have all my YouTube ideas that are planning, writing, filming, edited, all in one area. So whenever I have an idea, I just go into my Notion, I type the idea, and anytime I want to go back to it and continue working on it, it's there for me. So yeah, use an app. There are many, many other apps as well that help with productivity. You can go check it out. I'm so excited to learn more about how I can make my life more productive with technology. Okay, the next tip is super practical one, okay? And this is those of you or those of us who do computer work. We're on the computer, we need to write something, we need to get focused to either edit a video or write a blog post, whatever it is, and then there are all these tabs open on your browser. There is the YouTube tab, which is the most addictive for me, and there are of course the emails, and then there's Facebook, and all the other apps, all the other pages are open. Close all your tabs. Very simple, straightforward tip, close your tabs. This will help you focus. Seriously, try that. The next tip relates to the earlier tip of closing your tabs, but is to try to not multitask so much. There are a lot of research that has been done about this whole idea of multitasking. Sure, in life we have to multitask, and that is a skill. You gotta take care of the kids while you do this and you do that. But when it comes to productivity, they say that it's best to just hyper focus on your task and then you will get the most productivity out of it. And this is what I've really found myself. When I have a day where I'm trying to do like 10 things at once, I get very little done. But sometimes I'll be like, I block out this 1 hour just to concentrate on this video, or I'm blocking out 1 hour just to paint. And that I feel is way more effective for me. And it is kind of counterintuitive sometimes, because I feel like as women, for me especially, and there's research behind this as well, women tend to be more multitaskers than men, simply because evolutionary wise we had to, you know, manage the house, take care of the children, go forage for food, whereas men were like hunt, focus, meet, kill. And so this part is quite counterintuitive, but I've learned to hyper-focus on specific tasks, and it has really reaped the benefits for me, I feel. All right, tip number 9 is so important, but is to take breaks. So sometimes when I'm going down this crazy productivity stream and I don't take breaks, I don't drink water, I forget to go to the toilet, I'm hungry, and I don't get any fresh air or exercise, this is not good. Not good for your health, not good for your body, not good for your back, just not good. So take breaks, because breaks also helps your brain rest and integrate everything that you've done before. And it is so important to give your whole system a reset, a refresh, if you want to get more and more productive. So take breaks, go for a walk, have a cup of tea, make sure you take lots of breaks. Okay, and the last tip is have an official stop time. This is not something that I've been following myself, but I've been trying to do that a lot more. And this is the main reason why I moved my studio to my backyard, because I was blurring my work, art time with family time a lot. And it was getting a bit unhealthy, you know, and sometimes I still do it. I still bring my laptop back into the house and I continue working, and I ignore my children, and I don't get the dinner done on the table. It's not healthy. Have an official stop time so you can be social, you can meet your friends, you can talk to your family. And then when they are in bed or whatever and you want to go for another hour or two, go do that. You can start again. Make sure you have a good schedule for yourself. Go with the flow, but at the same time, make sure that there is a line between you, your work, and your family. And that's it. That's all the tips I have for you. 10 tips for your journey to the most productive life you can ever have. Whether you're an artist, whether you are a stay-home, self-employed person, mom, productivity is so important. It's the great equalizer. Time is a great equalizer. We all have the same amount of time. We can have different amounts of money, different places, but time, we all have the same. So how do we make most use of this time, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if there's any other tip that you would suggest in terms of making your life more productive. If you haven't subscribed to this video, please do, please like, please comment, and also subscribe to my mailing list so that you can get notified of anything that is happening in my channel, lives, courses, etc. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.